Is it okay not to have it all figured out in your 20s? I'm about halfway through life at 27 with $20 in savings, and there's 19 yos with $20K in savings, and it's getting me down. I know I'm getting older and should have it all figured out, but I haven't been able to yet, and I'm exhausting trying to figure out how to catch up. If you finish your 20s not in debt, that is amazing and better than most. 35 here. Not only do I not have it all figured out, or even close, I've never even met or heard of anyone who had it all figured out. If you ever meet someone who claims they have it all figured out, they're either lying or they're not too bright. First thought, you better not figure it out, you young snot. Because I'm 60 and haven't yet. Wait your turn, kids these days. Second thought and correct answer, yeah. It's really okay. Halfway through life? Dude, ain't you planning on dying at 54? Because almost no one does that. Additionally, you've only got a few years of experience in real life. No one has everything figured out in their 20s. Generally, the people that think they do actually are the farthest off. I'm 24 and I have it all figured out. The trick is to live in your parents' basement. Everyone does life at their own pace. Hey, it's absolutely fine. I'm almost through my 20s too, and there are plenty of things to be figured out. People are different. Circumstances are different. You just keep doing what your heart tells you to do and take your time. And you're still very young. So no need to worry at all. I love when these type of posts appear. It's a good reminder that we're all doing our best and our best is good enough. I'm in my late 30s and still haven't figured it all out. Bro, I'm 31 years old and only have $426 right now, my paid off vehicle to my name due to losing my job, and bills caught up with me while trying to secure another job. Everyone has their highs and lows. It's best to not compare yourself to others and just do your best. It's fine. The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best is today. Let go of the past. Hate to say it, but there are also children with more money saved in accounts for them than what we can expect to see in a lifetime. So no need to judge yourself by the monetary success of others. This person thinks that by 27 you should have it all figured out. Who's gonna tell her? I'm pushing 30 with a wife and baby and still don't know what the fuck I'm doing most of the time. Just winging it, trying to be as resourceful, loving and caring as possible along the way. I'm 33 and still don't have it figured out. Don't worry about it. I'm also 27. $80 in my account. You can't blame yourself for the opportunities other people looked into at birth. Life is always going to be a struggle no matter who you are. You just think about those struggles differently. You still have time and things can always change. I wish you luck. I hope I'm a year we're both looking at better lives. I hesitate to generalize, but getting older made me realize there isn't some time-based threshold where you no longer have problems or aren't worried or tired. You could be sent $1 million right now and fix all your present problems. And you'll find new problems. I think you just need to enjoy the process. In what world is 27 halfway through life? Give over. 41 now and I'm far from figured out. There will always be things that crash down on you, catch you off guard, insecure you. But life can be fun nonetheless if you got back up and surround yourself with people and things that comfort you, understand you. That fear will decrease. It wasn't until I was in my late 40s and got divorced that I finally figured it all out. The divorce was the best thing financially to happen to me. It's completely normal. Nobody has it all figured out. Anyone who acts like they do is either naive or putting up a facade. Step 1 is to figure out that 27 isn't halfway through life. The rest will fall into place. Pust, we never have it all figured out. The questions always change. This is some weird societal expectation. That is just complete horseshit. Oh, and if you know someone who is 19y, oh, and has 20k in savings, they have well-off parents, or they sell cocaine, or they're talking out their ass. Damn, I'm a few years away from 27. I didn't know half my life was basically over already. I'd say you're starting to hit the age where you should get your life. You finished college or have some sort of skill where you could join a trade. We're the same. We're on the same boat. I'm 34 and my life has been a series of turbulent obstacles. Whether it be financial, emotional, health, family. Take life day by day. Try not to self-pity when it gets tough and expect those days. Expect weeks of red lights only. Expect to feel alone in the world. Feeling behind career-wise. Be grateful you have income and keep working hard. It will all work out, and all the bumps just make you stronger. There's absolutely nothing wrong with not having things all figured out. I'm not even sure that anyone does really. You'll find the right path for you when the time is right and when you feel ready for it. If that's not for another few years yet, then that's okay. Try not to put too much pressure on yourself, and also try not to compare yourself to other people. You are you, so you do you. Yes, it's okay as long as you're providing for and supporting yourself. If you're in your late 20s and must have someone else to get by in life, you're falling far behind. You don't need to be successful yet and living the high life, but you should be able to provide for and support yourself by now. There's going to be people more successful than you. But on the flip side, there are tons of people doing worse than you are. Just aim for a happy life. My friend, I'm nearly 50 and I'm still working it out. My friend, I'm nearly 50 and I'm still working it out. People who think they figured it out, haven't figured it really out, rolling on the floor laughing. Absolutely not okay. If you don't have it figured out by the end, you are 100 ngmi. Time's ticking off. What type of answers do you expect to get from this thread? Read somewhere that your 20s are for making your mistakes and your 30s are for fixing them. Seems about right. Cut yourself some slack. And pay yourself first. Don't compare yourself to others. You'll drive yourself nuts. I'm 34 and in medical school. Don't feel bad about not having your life figured out. I didn't either in my 20s. Now I'm in my mid-30s with $500,000 in student loans. Cold sweat smile. Other people here saying it's fine. Be sure they failed too. But get your shit together, bro. Start somewhere. Anywhere. Don't sit on your ass thinking about how to figure it out. Just get a job. Start somewhere. Sometimes we gotta do what we don't wanna do. 31 and no idea what I am doing with my life. You are not the only one. Most of the people are same like us. Just some people just pretend that they are doing great. Don't stress yourself. You are on your own way at your own time. Yep, and in your 50s too. Please? Dude, anyone who thinks they have it all figured out in their 20s will look back in their late 30s and realize they most definitely did not have it all figured out. Finances can be figured out, and our personal finance. There's a lot to learn. And life is a journey, not a destination. You can make it. Don't rush into things trying to figure it out. For example, you figured it out something now and lived your life, and in the end days you found out what clarity you were living with was false, but something else should have been figured out instead. Oops, now you cannot turn the table. Everything you figured out and lived with becomes a vain. Life is a process. Enjoy it. It is hard, I know. Difficult to imply, but believing in uncertainties of life will give you different insights. Believe in the timing, everything will be sorted.